Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a TV box from Mifanstech. This is their M8S Android TV box. You can check this guy out on Amazon at the time of this video for $33.99, which is an excellent price, and I'll have that link in the description below where you guys can check that out. This guy going around, it does have 4K playback ability. It does have Kodi pre-installed on it. If you don't know what Kodi is, it's a media center where you can add literally thousands of add-ons to play back different types of media, movies, TV, music, you name it. It's pretty much on Kodi. Or an add-on for Kodi. So not a lot of specs on the box. As you can see, 4K at 60 hertz, H.265 for the encoder there. And that's about it for the box. So let's get into it, show you the box itself. This is the Mini M8S. And I will go over the box itself. I just want to pull out the accessories and show you what they give you. They give you a power cable. They do give you an HDMI cable, which is nice. And they also give you a remote as well, and then a user manual. Now this user manual is very easy to read. It's all written in English. You're not going to have to worry about decoding crazy instructions on this. It's pretty straightforward. So it's just a basic how to power on and switch applications and close applications. And I'll do a little bit of that later in the review when we go over some of the screens that you have there. So hold on to this if you're new to Android boxes, and you know it's useful information. You should definitely hold on to it. Now, as far as the DC in plug here, it's a 100 to 240 volts at 50 to 60 hertz at 0.3 amps, and your output is a 5 volt 2 amp. So this is a 5 volt 2 amp output for powering the box itself. They give you this HDMI cable, which I'm glad they do. I, for some reason, never seem to have enough HDMI cables lying around. And then they give you a remote here, which is actually, you know, it's a fairly basic remote. You've got home, back. You've got your more option or settings option. Then you've got a right mouse click where you can actually activate an on-screen mouse. Now, what I would suggest is that you guys actually hook up a USB mouse to make things a little bit easier, but you can get into various things like your TV in controls, your volume up and down for your TV, setups, apps, volume up and down there for the box itself, and muting and stuff like that. So it's a good basic remote, and it does do the job, but it's a lot easier if you hook up a USB mouse to navigate things. So let's take a look at the box itself. It's got 4 nice rubber feet on the bottom. It's a very small footprint on this. It is running on Android 5.1. It has 8 gigabytes of main storage, and it has 1 gigabyte of RAM on it. You've got your IR in the front here. You've got a micro SD card slot on the left here. It supports up to 32 gigabytes. Now, I haven't tried 64, but in certain scenarios, I don't see why you can't use a 64 gigabyte card in here. You've got USB input number 1, where you could hook up a a mouse or a keyboard or whatever you would like, or even a USB drive to play files back. Now you've got your AV out here. You've also got your HDMI. You've got your wired connection. Now you also get an embedded Wi-Fi connection on this that is 2.4 gigahertz, no 5 gigahertz on this box, but our connection was very solid on this box, and we didn't have any problems using the Wi-Fi. USB number 2 is also located on the back here, and your DC 5 volt in, all in a very slim, easy, nice, out-of-the-way package. So they did a really good job on this, kind of like a matte black on the top with the Mini M8S logo here. So they did a good job on this. I'm going to cut this at this point and show you guys some of the box in action, and then we'll come back and we'll finish up the review. Okay, so this is the main screen that you're going to see from the Mini M8S Android TV box. And what you're going to have is you're going to have online video, you're going to have recommended, music, settings, local, and my apps. You're also at the bottom going to have some pinned apps here. You're going to have Kodi, of course. You're going to have a browser, which is Google Chrome. You're going to have Netflix, and you're going to have the Play Store. So you do have the Play Store fully integrated, fully set up, so you're ready to go on the Play Store. So anything that you can download on the Play Store, you should be able to download in here and have no problems with it. The Google search works very well. If you don't have a external keyboard, an on-screen keyboard will come up. So I suggest at least having a mouse, if nothing else, so that you can do that. It makes things a lot easier than just using the remote. Kodi, of course, again, I'm not going to launch that at this time. If you guys need to know more about Kodi, you can check them out online. It's a basic media center. I won't say basic. It's a media center that has thousands of different add-ons. If we go to, this will take us to Kodi online video. If we go to local, I believe I don't have anything added in at this moment. So let me go to my file manager. Oh, I want to take that off. Actually, I want to go to, I'm sorry guys, I want to go to my apps. I want to go to, and now you also have Dropbox in here, pre-installed Facebook, pre-installed Netflix, Showbox, Sky Live, Voodoo, YouTube, Skype, Speed Test. So you got a bunch of different things. Mobdro, which is a great one as well. So we'll go into that real quick and I'll show you that so you can see some video playback. Now this is one of my favorite apps for movie and show playback is Mobdro. So we'll go in here and we'll just look at action movies, I guess, at this point. That's fine. And right now it looks like it's Crank. Yep, there's Jason Statham, so it's Crank. And let's see what we've got if we go this way. Looks like the end of a movie. So as you can see, it loads up, even though it only has 1 GB of RAM, it loads up very quickly. Doesn't have any problems loading anything or playing it back. As you can see, the picture is really good on it as well. Sorry about the reflection, it's daytime, so you see me in the background there. But very, very good picture through Mobdro. Another one would be if you were to load local files on this as well. Let me take you to the settings real quick. Show you the settings layout. Your settings is basically, this is basically a fairly skinned, lightly skinned version of Android in the background here. You're gonna have your network and you can see that you're connected via Wi-Fi or Ethernet, and we're connected to Galaxy Tech Review here, so we're all set to go. And then you have other things like display, sounds, apps, your storage. There is 4.7 gigabytes left out of 8. The rest is taken up by the actual OS. And if we go into About, you're going to see that it is the Mini M8S, and that the version is 5.1.1. So overall, they did an excellent job. Again, if we go into online video, you're going to see Mobdro and a few things that are here, Showbox and Netflix. You can also play back local files up to 1080p as well, music and everything else there. You can pin more to this bottom bar as well. So they did a great job on this. This is nice and clean interface, very responsive. The video is very good. I'm going to hand it over back to the close of the video, but so far I've been very impressed with this box, especially for the price point. So that was the Mini 8S from Mifanstech. This is a 4K enabled Android box, TV box. You guys, again, can check this guy out on Amazon. I'm definitely giving this guy a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions or comments about this Android TV box, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.